Why? It's just like this. Oh, we're live? Now it's live? Hey, what's going on, everybody? It said we were going to go live. Now we are live. So we're live. We're here. Hey, it's Damon. I'm here to talk about how you can work from home, 900-day daily pay, 2-hour workday system. It's an amazing thing. I started about a year ago. This is only my second or third live on here. I'm just starting to use this platform to go live because the other one, the TT one, is not as working. Wow, these things is not working as well as it used to for me. So I'm not going to be using that one for a while. I'm not going to be going live there anymore for a while. But I just got my new Yankee hat. Really happy about it. I'm a lifelong Yankee fan. Grew up 12 miles away from Yankee Stadium. And for long, I always had a really nice, new era fitted cap. They call it the kind with the fabric in the back, right? Like it's the new era. It's the field cap. I've had one, always had one, but then, it doesn't have a little plastic thing back here. But then what happened was I had one because my head is really I take a 7/7/8 technically, but it's a very hard size to find. They never have it in stock. And so like this one is a 7 3/4. I just had to get it today because this weekend I'm going to see the Yankees play the arch rival Red Sox. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. But I got the hat because my other hat was destroyed from too much water, too much mildew. You know how it gets when you're like an older guy like me. I'm 61, so the other hat I had for about 7 years, and it was great. It was all broken in, and then it got dirty. It had it was gross. It had like some sweat stain up here. Whatever it was, I used it everywhere, camping, many road trips across the country. I actually went on 4 road trips with me across the country, so. I've been across the country 4 times in the northern tier. So out through the Midwest, through Ohio and Chicago, Illinois and then Missouri and out, straight out Colorado, Kansas, Colorado, Colorado to Wyoming and then up to the South Dakota and then over to Montana. But then I've also mainly just gone straight across out to Montana to here, across the upper Midwest, or from here to Montana 3 times, other times. So I've done it 4 times, mainly because my daughter was out there in college for 6 years. 4 years in college, 2 years working, and I got her to move back here in 2021, my oldest daughter. So I'm here talking about how, we talk about life, but in this versus the other format, there's just very little interaction from what I can tell. It just seems like, I guess people could be chatting and coming on here, but there's just nobody here. And I guess these are just going to be like tapes for a while because I don't really know how to get people in here. On another platform I've been using for a year, I kind of know how to set it up and get people in next to the live. But if you get 2 strikes, then you're in danger of getting a 3rd strike. Then you can lose your entire account. And I had a couple things happen where I just got 2 strikes very quickly and easily, and I had to really think back to how did I get those strikes? And it was purely silly stuff, but I know what it was, and after a while, if you wait 90 days, they go away. So I have to wait 90 days, and I'm about halfway through that right now, and I'm actually enjoying making the videos now more. Before I was kind of winging it through the videos, kind of just doing them to do them, because in our community we're taught to do 3 videos a day, 2-3 videos a day, every day. And I was looking for, when you do that all the time, you kind of start thinking, well, how can I cut corners, right? I mean, let's face it. But that's not the way to go about it, really, in the end, because you're just hurting yourself. So that's the kind of stuff I learned, and I learned that. So now that I'm not going live at all, my videos, I think, are better. But it's funny how things happen like that. Everything happens for a reason. So I'm here talking about really how you can make 900 at a time, working 2 hours a day, and guess what? You keep all the money, and you can do it from anywhere in the world. All you need is a cell phone. You just need cell phone, Wi-Fi connection, 2 hours a day, coachable attitude, positive attitude. That is very key. And then you also have to stick with it and not give up. So if you can stick with it and not give up, the only way that people fail at doing in the 2-hour workday system the only way because there's 4 different products, right? We have the $100 product, the $300 product, the $600 product, and the $900 products. This is high ticket item sales because you get to keep all the money. It's a crazy thing. It's called master resale rights. And once you pay one time, just one time, no monthly fees, you then have the master resale rights to sell all 4 products. If you do the 900 is a legacy builder package. You get all 4, you get a bundle, all 4 products for one price, 900. So if you add them up, 900, 600, that's 1,500, right? 300 is 1,800, and one other 100 is 1,900. So it's 4 products, 1,900 of value that you get to buy for 900. So right there, it's like a special deal, special bundle. But then there's no other monthly fees. There's a one-time fee for your website, $39 that goes to the company. And then you got to pay GoDaddy, separate third-party people, GoDaddy and Microsoft. You got to get Microsoft email, professional email for your website, because you pick out your name, and you got to get a GoDaddy website. You got to make up your own name of your website, whatever you want it to be. Like mine is Damon. My name is Damon. Damon's Daily Pay. That's mine.com. But I also have another one. That's top secret. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, but I have another one that I'm about to launch, and that one's really cool. That's a better name. If anyone's interested in doing this, please, after you sign up, email me. Okay, because you can go to my website, www.damon, DAMON, like Nancy S, Daily Pay, damonsdailypay.com. Go there, put your information in, put your best email address in, hit submit. Okay, when you hit submit, you're going to get sent 2 things. You're going to get the PDF blueprint, which is how to make 10K in 30 days, 6-figure blueprint. Okay, you're going to get that. Also, what you're going to get, that's a PDF, it's like a little booklet, it's amazing. Also, what you're going to get is a video. So basically, as soon as you hit submit, that's going right into your inbox. You can check it out later, but watch the videos that launch when you hit submit. You see a beautiful woman that is the grandmother founder of the company, Michelle. She's a grandmother in Kansas, mother of 6, grandmother of 9. Okay, started 3 years ago, and she's made about $6 million since. And when you start this, so let's say you do the legacy builder, you do the 900, you get 4 passive income streams that are working for you globally, 24/7, 365. They give you a website that's fully functioning website. All you're going to do is you're just going to put a name at the top. That's your website, your link. You can make up yourself, whatever it is, www.johnnysmoneymachine.com, whatever. And then get wealth with Scott, or build wealth with Tom, whatever you want it to be. It can be abundant life money. It could be anything, right? Anything you can make up if it's not taken. Just do it on GoDaddy. You search, see if it's available. You grab it. That's yours from that point on. You do have to pay for it every year. You got to renew it every year, and you got to pay for the Microsoft email every year also. But there's no monthly fees with the company at all. Monthly fees. People really can't even believe that, but it's true. And then once you're in, you're in. If they upgrade it or something, you get that. You get, like, they just upgraded the whole thing from what it was to now to 2.0. And what they did add, which is really cool, is they added this ability to become a certified legacy builder, certified reseller, which is it's a new thing. You get a badge and a certificate, and you take like a little separate course and you get tested and stuff. I haven't done it yet. I'm going to do it. I just been putting it off, but I joined last May 21st, 2024. So I just had my year anniversary. I love it. One of the things I love the most about it is the community, is the global community, and all the people working together. That's really I love about it the most. I also really love just the friends that you make along the way, just doing it. And then I also love, I just love all the different aspects of it. I love doing the videos. I really like it. I love trying to think up the videos, because sometimes it gets a little more complicated to think about the videos and what you're going to do. But I love it all. It does in the beginning. Sometimes it might get frustrating because maybe you're not getting the results that you wanted to get, or sometimes people either do one of 2 things. Either they think they're going to make, they have lower expectations and then they exceed them. And sometimes people have these lofty expectations. I don't know why. And then they get disappointed when they don't get those high numbers. I think the better idea, is to just, don't have very high expectations, because I don't really care who you are. I don't care if you're a younger person, older person. if you've never done anything like with online video before, just online video and getting in front of the camera, even though you can do faceless and everything, but the money is not in faceless. The money is in, I don't care what anyone tells you, the money is in getting in front of the camera, whether you're doing videos or you're going live. It's in getting in front of the camera, because that's how people get to know you, as they see you, they get to know you. So like, I have my shades on, but see, look, hey, yeah. So I don't even need my shades over here. It's not really that sunny right over here. I'm in the shade. But yeah, I mean, people, connections equal currency. That's what they say in their training. They also say it's the 3 C's: consistency, coachability, and committed. Consistent, coachable, committed. The 3 C's. So there's always things that you learn in the trainings. But basically, it's step by step. You just watch the videos at your own pace, and you learn how to do everything, step-by-step instructions. And if you get stuck at all along the way, I'm there to help you. I mentor everybody who comes in with me. I also, you can just text me if you have any questions, no problem. I'm happy. I'm not a gatekeeper. I'm happy to help everybody as much as I can. I've had my own journey along the way, which has been very interesting and exciting and fun. But I'll just say that this whole thing has definitely, opened my eyes to just so much that I didn't even know about. And I love it. I love the whole thing. So right now I feel like I'm doing a video because there's nobody in here. And this is like my first time even coming on here, really. And most of my stuff is what they call mainly short form, which I think on here is like under, 3 minutes is considered short form. So I have very little on here that's longer form stuff. So somebody might want to watch this. I don't know. But the thing I'll just say is, again, my name is Damon. I started this when I was 60. Last May, I was like almost 60 and a half, technically, as my kids would say. And they used to always want to celebrate their half birthdays when they were little. I don't think they do anymore, because now as they've all gotten closer to 30, I think they've realized that, it's not really anything that they want to speed up the aging, because I think they are all aware of the fact that now that the aging process is accelerating as they get older, because every year as you go on, every year is another smaller part of your life, right? So like when you're 40, a year is a smaller percentage of your life than when you were 20, right? So anyway, so I'm 60, now I'm 61 actually. And I've just had my year anniversary with the 2-hour workday system program, 900 at a time, whatever you want to call it, work from home, remote. And I love it. So basically, if you've got a 9-to-5 and you want to keep it and you just want to develop income on the side, that's great. You can do that. If you are already retired and you don't have enough money and you're looking for ways to build up your income, you can do that. And what's great about it is, and great for everybody, is that you can do it completely remotely. All you need is a phone, and all you need is Wi-Fi connection 2 hours a day. That's really all you need. And then you have to just learn. It's all about learning. It's very much like going to college. I'll tell you that. It's very much like going to college. And like when you've gone to college, anyone who's, I think, gone to college, is that when you're first there, right? Just like everything's new. Just like when you first go to school, everything's new. And it's like, you're like, wow, your head is kind of spinning because you're being exposed to all these things that are new. And then after a while, you kind of learn some things, and some of that stuff becomes second nature and stuff you really don't have to think about anymore. And then, but the overall learning process and actually executing and doing it is very much like riding a bike, right? Or swimming. Like when you rode a bike for the first time, you learned how to ride a bike. You didn't like read a manual on how to ride a bike, right? Or read a book about how to ride a bike. You actually learned how to ride a bike by getting on the bike and pedaling, and then feeling your balance, and then having the training wheels. And then eventually, probably right, whoever was helping you, your dad, your mom, uncle, whoever, cousin, friend, learn how to ride a bike. They took the training wheels off. Maybe they took one off first, right? Maybe they took them both off. Usually take one off first and see how you do, and right. And then anyway, but everybody always goes down when they take both off, right? It happens to everybody. You start pedaling, and then you eventually do like a face plant, right? And then what happens? You get up, you get back on the bike, and then you keep pedaling, and eventually you're going fast enough, right, that you figure out the balance part, and you stay on the bike, and wow, you made it, yay! And the same thing with swimming, right? You start swimming by doing it. You learn how to swim by swimming. This is the same thing. So you learn how to do this whole thing by doing. And if you've never done videos, you got in front of the camera before or made videos, or whatever, you can't be scared about it. You can't be worried about, oh, it's going to be terrible. My hair is not going to look good or whatever. Like, look, here's my hair. See, I don't have any hair. So this is kind of like when you're bald, your hats are kind of like your hair. So anyway, bottom line is, look, I got to break this hat in. It's way too stiff. So, but the bottom line is, look, is that you learn by doing it. Everybody's videos are terrible in the beginning, terrible, right? Like mine are horrible. They're all in there. I mean, I doubt anybody wants to go on TT and scroll back, 740 videos or whatever it is to see how bad my first ones were. But if you want, knock yourself out. They were pretty bad. I had like text in front of my face. I didn't know where to put the text. Whatever. It's all. Now I actually put the text up here on purpose. But it's all, you learn. You just learn by doing. And that's just how it is. It's just how it is. So anyway, I am getting ready to. I think I might do that. I might want to renew my permits here in Connecticut. I don't know. I thought about that in a while. So the bottom line is, look, I really think this is a great thing. I know it's a great thing because I've been doing it for over a year. I've seen how much it's helped so many people, and it just has helped so many people, and it's helping so many people around the world too. And around the world, if anybody's watching this from outside the U.S., the payment plans are only available to people here in the U.S. I don't think Canada. I think just in the U.S. And then that's why people, like so many people do the 900, is because they can do it on payment plan. I started with the 300, okay, because of like two reasons. A, I didn't have any money. B, so I did it on payment plan. B, I was skeptical. So I'm a skeptical New Yorker. So I honestly was not sure if it was real. I thought, how is this possible that you can have your own business, you're a business, 100%, that you own and run completely, that you're the boss of, and that you can make $900 at a time. It can come in anytime, overnight. It can come in the middle of the night. It can come in when you're at the grocery store. It can come in anytime, because what happens is you're building up links all over the place. That's why it's like copy, paste, and post is the whole job, copy, paste, post. Because it's all about taking that link from your website name, that link, and then putting it all over social media in places where it's going to stay. And so we have a whole thing that teaches how to do free classified ads on websites all over the world, right? Like 200 websites you can do free. Copy and paste your link onto these ads, right? Like work from home, 2 hours a day, make 900, whatever ad you want to put up, you just put it up with your link, text ad. And then do that like a half hour a day. This is like 2 hours. What I'm going to break it down. So half hour doing the copy and paste the free ads, right? About a half hour of the day going in. First thing in the morning, you go to the platform that we use, SKOOL. You go there, and it's our community base. It's like our base of operations. And Michelle, our great founder, every day she puts a nugget of gold in there because she mentors all of us, right? This $6 million woman who is our founder of the company mentors all of us every day. Like, where else have you ever heard of this? Okay, she puts a video up every single day, nugget of gold, every day. Right now we're in like day 18 or something of a new 90-day run. So it's a 90-day run to 30K. That's what it is. So like anybody who joins right now, you can easily jump into that and you can get caught up because all the other little videos from each day, like they're all 3 or 4 or 5 minutes, those are all archived in there. So if you join on day 20, doesn't matter. You can just go on the weekend and just watch them all. Or if you join on day 22, you can just go watch them all. If you join on day 5, you watch them all. But she does one of these like almost every quarter. I think she does like 3 90-day runs in a year, usually, or something. I'm not sure exactly, but anyway, it's great. It's awesome. You learn all these things. Like actually, it was during a 90-day run that they talked about setting up your YouTube channel, and that was the first one I was on in the last summer. And that's when I started setting up my YouTube channel, which now has 125 subscribers. So if you're on here, please subscribe. Okay, if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe. And I have another one too that's more about like fun. It's like more about traveling and stuff like that. And I have so many videos I have not uploaded into that I need to upload, and I get new ones all the time because I travel quite a bit. So anyway, but I just wanted to tell you that this thing is amazing. And if you start, you will be so happy. And the only way that you cannot do well with this, only two ways you cannot do well with this whole thing, is either A, because you never started, because you were skeptical and you just never started, you sat on the fence and you just never pulled the trigger, which is a lot of my viewers, a lot of my older male viewers, they just sit on the fence. They just can't pull the trigger. I think a lot of them kind of like wallowing in their poor pity me state. They wouldn't know what to do if all of a sudden they had plenty of money and free time. I think they wouldn't know what to do with themselves or something. I don't know. It's weird, but I'm convinced of this. But anyway, it's just an amazing thing. So the only two ways that you can't do well. One is if you never start, and the other way is if you quit. So if you quit, obviously, and a lot of people quit because they expect instant success. I don't know why they do, but they do. And it does happen that people have instant success, but it's usually because they have some network they plug into that they're already part of, let's say like homeschooling moms, okay? Homeschooling moms are like a big network, just a huge network. And they can plug into that. Or moms with kids with disabilities, another big network. And, it's about, this whole thing is about 80% women, and out of the women, either moms, stay-at-home moms, homeschooling moms, whatever, or they need extra income, or they are like teachers, or they're realtors, or they're older adults that are retired, almost retired, need more money. But it's about 80% women in this community, which makes sense. And then the rest are guys like me. And most of the guys I've talked to, for some reason, I like 3 or 4 of the guys, including me, I've talked to, have started with the 300. I think because guys are just older guys, especially, are more skeptical. So the 300 is a good place to start because that's the first level of social media marketing, most social media education. And, that's where it starts, the social media education, which is the attraction marketing, which is the key to this whole thing. So to start that, you got to be at the 300 level. And then you have 30 days to upgrade to the 900 without paying an additional fee. So I'm going to end it there. So if you want to go to my site, it's Damon's Daily Pay. So it's dub, right? World Wide Web, www.Damon's Daily Pay, DAMONS, dailypay.com. Go there, put your email in, hit submit. In your inbox immediately, as soon as you hit submit, will be the PDF and the so it says, here's your blueprint on the subject line of the email. And then you'll also get a video. As soon as you hit submit, you'll launch a video, congratulations, welcome video by Michelle, the founder. So as soon as you hit submit, watch those videos and then scroll around in there, scroll down, hit all the buttons, scroll around, see what was being offered. Look at the packages. Look at the 4 different doorways in to this incredible community. Launchpad is the 100. It's the lowest level. There's a level for everybody. And in North America, really in the United States, they all have a payment plan. So there's the 100 Launchpad, 300 Daily Pay, Passive Blueprint, 600 Digital Blueprint, it's actually called. And then at 900, the big daddy, the big boy, whatever you say, all inclusive, it's got everything, all the bells and whistles. Biggest seller, 80% do this right off the bat, is Legacy Builder package. And then you get everything in there. You get all 4 products. You get all 4 for the rest of your life, the 100, 300, 600, 900 to sell the rest of your life. And you get the ability to become a certified Legacy Builder reseller. It's an extra little tutorial that you take, a nice big badge and a certificate. And you get 8 or 9 mentoring calls a week. I think you get them anyway, but there's about the lower level ones, the 100, 300, and 600. But with the Legacy Builder, the 900, there's about 2 of those during the week are exclusive to the Legacy Builder people. So anyway, I'm going to get going right there, but have a great day, night, weekend, whatever, whenever you watch this. This is I think my 3rd live that's going to be in here, but really it's the first one that I've actually talked about anything of significance. I'm going to start doing these on a regular basis. These are going to be at 1 o'clock every day, 1 o'clock. I'll be doing this, and I'll probably be doing it. I don't know how. I'll see if people start coming in or how I can invite people in. But right now it's just like a long form video. But okay, thanks. Take care. Have a great rest of your day.